Hello everybody, what is up? This is Armchair Man, and we're going to jump right in actually to a Game 3 of the Best of 9 series we have been casting between two real-life buddies, Demsale and Premasiri TVT action. This time on the map Ohana, in the top left-hand corner position, it is the red Terran, Demsale. And in the bottom right-hand corner position, it is the blue Terran, Premasiri. And this matchup tied 1-1 right now. Demsale took a very lengthy Game 1 on the map Cloud Kingdom. Just to remind you, if you haven't been watching these, listen up because this is important. Metagame. A 30-some minute TVT. Go check it out. It was actually pretty epic. That ended in a weird base trade, and then just a long they sat there for 10 minutes. It was really interesting. I wouldn't consider it the most exciting and ravishing game until like the middle 4 minutes. But still not a bad game to go watch if you just like StarCraft. Game 2, much more interesting, featuring that 4-racks play against a 1-barracks fast expand. Demsale dropping that game to Pre because Pre just had a really nice hold with his SCVs against Demsale's 4-racks play. And Demsale was just too far behind economically because the natural expansion had been already secured for Premasiri, and Demsale hasn't even started his yet at that point. And that was on Daybreak. So we are 1-1. Both these players are friends in real life, and I presume playing in the same room. So there's so much metagame going on right now. What did he do to me in Game 1? What did he do to me in Game 2? There's just a lot of things to think about. I would certainly encourage you to check out this game and check out the rest of them on my channel, because these are both pretty good players. This is a Masters League series, mind you. And are we actually going to see Command Center first here out of Premasiri? Or it's a 1-racks fast expand. Ha! There's a 1-racks fast expand into that Marine. Just completely missed him. And there is the 1-racks fast expand dropping down now for Premasiri. Said, hey, it got me a good economical advantage. It actually won me the game in Game 2. Why not try to do it in Game 3? And we'll see if that works out for him here. This SCV is getting a good scout. Getting a good scout on that gas time. And sees the 1-racks, 1 gas. Knows that some tech is coming. And there is the factory. Did that worker get the scout off on that factory? No, he did not actually. So what is he going to be thinking? He could be thinking straight tech into a lot of barracks with stem. Could be thinking stem concussive maybe. But actually it's going to be a factory with Hellions. There's so many different things. Factory with Hellions isn't a weird choice. It's certainly on his list of things he has to think about. Premasiri, what is he doing in response? Adding now 2 more barracks after this command center. Marine's not very good against Hellions. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. And Demsale apparently messed some things up. And sorry, my microphone just whacked itself against my face. And more Marines are churning out now for Premasiri. But as soon as these Hellions start to make their way across the map, I'm going to be very scared for Premasiri because Hellions are pretty good, bro. And there is a starport on the way now. So we actually could be seeing a little bit of a medevac Hellion drop. And that could be good or bad too, depending on who you talk to. If Demsale could take those Hellions, if that's what he's doing, right? If he gets these medevacs and Hellions, drops them right there, comes up here and just swipes 6 or 7 SCVs, he puts himself in a fantastic position for the end of the game. There are Marines on that reactor, actually, so we did not see a true switch, and we're actually going to go straight up into a 1-1-1. We are going to see Marine, Tank, and Cloak, non-Cloak Banshees. I don't know why I said Cloak prematurely there. We are going to see some Marine, Tank, Banshee play here out of Demsale. And what are we going to see here out of Premasiri? Just looks like it's going to be straight bio play. Like in Game 1. It got him the loss in Game 1, actually, because he just didn't have the upgrade advantage when an engagement would occur. So we'll be seeing if he can do this a little bit better in Game 2. However, this 1-1-1 push that you actually commonly see, you saw a little bit in TVP where Puma would just win finals of tournaments by 1-1-1-ing. And the Protoss would know and do everything they could to stop it, but it just didn't matter. And the money scan there out of Premasiri sees literally absolutely everything. This Banshee is going to try to make its way around and do something cute. Not going to do a whole heck of a lot there, especially since it is cloakless. And Demsale did this actually in Game 1. He opened this exact same way into this 1-1-1 style of play that we talked about. And he got a lot of worker kills off that actually set him up pretty nicely. But here it's going to fly right over the bunker? No, that's not real life. That's not real life. Derp indeed, my friend. Because if you... What? Banshee just beeline. He was, I'm gonna go here, and it just, no, you're not, bro. But it looks like Demsale realizes he's a little bit behind now. Dad was talking to me. Likely excuse. Real kids don't talk to their dad. That's not true. Talk to your dad. Dads are fantastic. My dad's fantastic. I hope yours is too. Demsale moving out here across the map. I realize I just had a really sensitive issue in a really funny way, so forgive me for that. Premasiri set up in a pretty nice position here. This tank does not have siege mode. I'm not too optimistic here for Demsale with this push. This Banshee cloakless. Stim pack is going to be finished for Premasiri, and +1's actually on the way. Medevac's not far from being out because there is a starport on the way. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not too hopeful for Demsale here. Siege tank mode is actually done. I was completely lying to you. And they're going to get into an okay position out here. And they're actually going to be able to shell everything up here. But I don't think that it's going to matter when Stim Pack finishes, because he could really just stim down this ramp, in my opinion, and just win. But he's getting into a stronger position, rallying units across the map. Supplies in favor of Premasiri. This Banshee makes a lot of problems harder. And ooh, wow, I really don't like that decision there out of Demsale, unstimming both of those, or I should say unsieging both of those. And the scans are going down for both players, just kind of scouting out where things are, checking out the production. And Stimpack is finished for Premasiri, so he could engage these Marines very nicely. +1 not quite finished. Here comes the SCV pool, going to buffer a lot of those hits. And actually, Premasiri marching his way down. Good spread there of the Marines, but will it be enough? I'm not quite sure. The tanks are still going to stand 3 tanks down. Premasiri just GG's out. Just GG's out. These guys really like to just GG early, because look at this, you have 5 barracks shooting 5 Marines at a time. 5 Marines don't beat that, but just to hold off, I don't know. I guess he thought, oh, the supply difference is pretty critical. Lost a lot of SCVs, I guess. Okay. Just, wow, the game ended so quick. 10 minutes. It's weird, okay? The first game was 30 some odd minutes long. Spoiler alert. You can't announce a spoiler right after you say it, I know. The first game was 30-some minutes long. The second and third game haven't been 20 minutes combined. So I'm really struggled with this tension of, man, they shouldn't have left. Of course he should have, because let me see how many workers he lost. 23. Demsale killed 23 workers. Of course he should have lost. Kind of starting to go crazy. Go bonkers, if you will. Follow me on Twitter @I'mJerman. Subscribe to the channel if you liked it. Thumbs up the video if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. It's YouTube. I don't care if you thumbs down. And it gives me criticism. Lets me realize there's things I need to work on. Please let me know what those are in the comment box below. And, yeah, look out for Game 4, because we actually are about to jump into a sick Game 4 where Demsale is up 2-1 over his opponent, Premasiri, for the bragging rights of friendship in real life. Real life friendship? It's weird, isn't it? Alright guys, everybody, good luck, have fun.